Yemani, bethuna niyandibona ndisenasidima. Hayi, this 1983 baby called Dr. Madlwana Okhanyo. Hi guys, look at me. Hi guys, look at Iqhiya. Hi guys, I look like I look like the rich aunt, you know, the rich aunt or the rich housewife. Hi guys, please. Hey, this is nice. And Sam Sheman, even if I have to say so myself.
Oh boy.
Hello guys. Ndisadinwanga yimani guys, ndivele emsebenzini. I'm tired. Ndisazozithengela amaphiko kwaKentucky osnacka donkey wings. Look guys. Hello. I hope you are all doing very well. My sweet donuts, my sweetest donuts in my donut basket. I hope you are well, guys. You know what? I'm rushing home because I want to talk to you guys. It's not even a story time. I'm not narrating anything, but I just want to talk to you guys, you know? Yeah. See you later when I get to my house. Ciao. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment. Please do not. My sweetest donuts. Don't, guys. It's in the evening, guys. And so, guys, I'm gonna use my kitchen to shoot because there is better lighting there in my kitchen in the evening. So now, okay, hello, Zizi.
Hi, Daddy.
Ndiphile nkosi, ncedwa ngubawo, njani wena?
Ndiyaphila.
Thank you, sweetie. Ndicela ii-donkey wings wethu eziyi-4.
Ama-donkey wings ayingakhi, Mama?
4, sweetie.
Ayi-4?
Yes, please.
Kunye authorized?
That's all, my angel.
How many 2 rands would you like to the next?
2 rands. I don't have any 2 rand, honey. I don't have money.
No problem. You may proceed, Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to be shooting in my kitchen because the lighting in the evenings is better there. So don't be bored and say, but Doc likes shooting in one place in a house. That's the best lighting quality that I can get in the evenings after work. Okay. Later. Mwah. I'm actually stuck in traffic, guys. Traffic going to my hood. It can be very hectic on this Cloverdale Road. Yeah. Actually, let me sing because Galoku, I don't like traffic. Kuba inceba zakhe ningona phakade kuba inceba zakhe zimizi zimingona phakade zimizi zimingona phakade ezizini izethu ilisoli yabona ko bayinceba Ate kumbo bonke otikom akekho onje naye eko ayingcaba zakhe ziningo onapha kade zimizi imingo naphakathi. Guys, have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? I love singing, but out of 100 ndingu-0 out of 100 kwi-singing. And have you also noticed that I love dancing, but have you seen that ndingu-0 kwi-dancing? Hayi kaloku nobhayisekile andizude linde wena bhuti. Tshini? Tshiya ke nobhayisekile sana. Bethunana, if you have a husband or a life partner who's a traffic cop around the Benoni area, please, mayikhe bayiqwalasele into yonobhayisekile bethuna, because now at a stop sign they don't stop, they just proceed, even though we always have the right of way. Do you understand? Sana mayiqatshelwe into yabantu abanyova ibhayisekile, because this is not good. You can't wait at a stop sign because ngoku funeka silinde bona badlule kwaye sometimes baba baninzi. No, this is not good. Traffic cops, if one of you is my subscriber, mayiqatshelwe into yenobhayisekile, please, ndiyanicela. You Hey yo you two. Hey yo. Yeah, why are you climbing on top of your sibling's back? So I said, why are you climbing on top of Betty's back? Hello, mommy is back. Hey yo. Hey yo guys. Hey yo guys. Hey yo, mommy is back. Are you guys well? Did you have a good day whilst mommy was at work? Sazeti, potato. Oh, nyadika khanithi ke ndivuleni igate yam. Potato. Sazeti. Betty and sausage. Potato and sazeti. Why are you eating my socks? Is this lighting fine? Okay, this lighting is better. I'm coming now. Let me go to the ladies' room. I'm coming quickly. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, let's climb on top of my chair. Oh, I'm on the side. Okay. Am I? Okay. No, I'm not sitting well here. Wait. Let's try again. Ooh. Is this better? Okay. Okay, no, I'm too far. Am I okay? Or let's pull this closer. No. Let's get ready for the small talk. Let's get ready, ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready! This talk, my sweet donuts, this talk, it's for every single independent woman out there, every beautiful independent woman out there who's not married. Beautiful means beautiful. All of us, we are beautiful because we are all made in God's image. So we are all beautiful, men. Look. Beautiful face, beautiful teeth, beautiful energy, beautiful aura. We are all beautiful, all of us. I'm not the only one. We are all beautiful. This talk, wait, let me tuck in my dress pockets. This talk is very brief. It's for all of you guys. Let me sip my mango juice first. Okay. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you guys. There is absolutely nothing wrong with us guys. And the reason why I'm doing this talk, I'm triggered by a small talk that I overheard today whilst I was in some workplace, not my workplace. I went to another meeting outside my employ, obviously doing the work of my employ. I was invited there for a business improvement / quality meeting. Okay. So, and obviously I'm a visitor there and from my organization. So I arrived 10 minutes early and I was busy on my laptop and yeah. Before the meeting started, which actually started 20 minutes later, by the way. So some girls who are working for that employee, they were chatting to each other and I was just quiet. I greeted them politely and I sat down and I just opened my laptop and grinded. So they were actually gossiping about Ooh, I'm not laughing, eh? You know, workplace gossip. So they were gossiping about one of their colleagues who's actually a very independent woman, a very senior manager there, who is not married, who is staying in a beautiful big house, beautiful, beautiful car. How do I know these things? Because they were talking, mentioning them. Uba you yintoni ade athenge umzi omkhulu ongakayana because akanaye nendoda mos. Nemoto enkulu engakayana kodwa akanayo nomntana. Hey! I had no choice, honey, but to lift up my head and say, hi, ladies, are you guys married? Can I ask you something? Yes, doc. Are you guys married? No, we're not married. I didn't even want to ask further questions because I was so pressed to ask them the next question as to, guys, do you also stay in big, massive houses? But I was like, no, let me not ask them because I'm gonna appear as if I'm undermining them because they were much junior than the girl they were talking about and much junior than me also. So I was like, I just rolled my eyes and continued typing. And by the way, I'm sure they learnt my body language when I was rolling my eyes because they changed the topic and talked about operations and, the minutes that they were there to take and record. They changed that toxic topic that they were busy hitting up to. Okay. Based on that was a trigger for this talk. Independent women who have worked very hard for yourselves, who have earned such big achievements for yourselves, please do not be apologetic about your goals that you have achieved, that you must still achieve. Do not be apologetic. Even if you are single, you are like me, you don't have a child, buy that big house those two girls were talking about. Buy it and stay in it alone. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You are not the only one. We are so many. I'm sure you've watched my videos. I'm staying in this massive 10-roomed house. This house in total, it has 10 rooms. I'm not saying bedrooms. I'm talking about all the rooms in this house. So do not be apologetic. And I'm staying alone with my dog, Sausage and Betty, you know that. So when they were speaking about that late, I was actually, a bit annoyed. But that talk had nothing to do with me. And I knew the lady that they were talking about, and they were also spot on with what they were saying regarding the big achievements. Not the toxic part of why is she staying alone, why is she having a big car, but she doesn't have kids. No, I also know about that because that's an independent woman who's very successful that I've engaged on so many occasions with during operational meetings. Okay, so coming back to this is very short. I won't even dwell more on this. I just want to say, do not stop dreaming and achieving your dreams. You don't even have to wait for a husband. What if you don't get married? A husband is a gift from God. I've said this many times. You don't just go sniffing. Who can be my husband? You don't do that. Marriage is a gift from God, the one and the only mighty creator of ours, our maker. And even in the Bible, it's written, it's biblical. Not all of us will be married. Do you understand? We must make peace with that. Now, I'm not even talking about me because now you know my stance. You know my stance. I can't repeat it. 35 was the cutoff. I'm talking about other women who are my age and shame who still want to get married. Guys, continue pushing your dreams. Lomyeni, uyakuthola endleleni sana. That husband, if God has actually altered your life to also compromise of you being married, that husband will find you on the way. And I'm actually going to reference one story from the Bible. I don't know the verse, I don't know the scripture, but some of you will know this story. It's a story, it's in the Bible. But before we come to the story, there is nothing wrong with you, and there is nothing wrong with buying yourself all these big things that you want. Don't listen to that talk. That's toxicity. Let's start there. You can imagine a person who does not even own such a big house, but is busy undermining a person who has a big house. No, that person wants that house. No, she wants it. There is no way you can be concerned about other people's decisions in life if then you are not actually envying what they have. Because that lady having that big car and that big house, it has nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. And another thing, people must learn to respect other people's decisions. If people want to have kids outside wedlock, good, we respect those people because there is absolutely nothing wrong with them. But respect us also. We refuse, some of us, to have kids outside wedlock. We refuse. And because we've taken that decision, that doesn't mean that now we're going to stay in small houses. We don't like small houses. If we liked them, we would have bought them. We bought these big houses, even though we know that we don't have husbands, we don't have kids. We knew that we love our houses, hence we bought them with our heart and money. We love big cars, hence we bought them with our heart and money, even though we are the only ones who will be driving those cars besides our family. I mean your siblings and your parents. Ooh. Please do not listen to that bile talk. Ibhile inyongo. Inayazi inyongo ekaka njani. Don't listen to that. That kind of talk is actually trying to make you not to enjoy your achievements. That is only if you are not confident. Because actually that talk is supposed to enter here, out of here, right into the trash bin. Because the minute you can turn the wheel around and you ask those people as to why are you my age but you don't own these things? What happened but we were born the same year? What happened was we were of the same age group? Why don't you have these things? Even if you don't want a big house, okay, then why don't you at least own a house then? Yes, you don't like a big car, but you still don't even have a small car. So why don't you buy yourself a small car then? Because you are commenting about these toxic comments. You are saying these toxic comments, but you don't have either of these things you're talking about. So that thing on its own, it screams, I envy you. You can't diss and undermine other people's high-end achievements. These things don't come easily from the sky. You work hard for them. We work very hard for them. Without even the help of husbands. We buy these things on one income. Our households are one income households. There is no two salaries. So please, independent women, don't listen to that at all. Otherwise, you will be stagnant in life. You will be scared to buy your things. You will have anxiety when you want to have a certain big achievement. It's your money that you have worked hard for. Your money, your salary, your rules, honey. Your rules. Okay? Yeah. So that is all that I wanted to say. This was just for all independent women. All of them. Now let me come to the story of the Bible that I was talking about earlier. In the Bible, there was a woman. I think it was Ruth. Abantu who know the Bible inside out, please, you'll correct me on the comment section if the name of this woman is wrong, but it was Ruth. And then Ruth was busy plowing some field. There were other people there. Ruth was busy plowing, and Ruth didn't have a partner, didn't have a husband. Then there was a guy called Boaz. That name is right there. That one I won't forget. Boaz. It's also in the Bible, that name. So Boaz was passing by. Boaz was a man passing by. Then many people, as they were plowing, busy in the field, in the fields. Then Boaz saw Ruth, because Ruth dedicated all her energy, all her passion, all that was visible to Boaz as Boaz was passing by. That, wow, this lady is working very hard. This lady is very passionate. This lady is very energetic. That touched Boaz. That touched Boaz's heart, and Boaz went for Ruth. So Ruth became Boaz's wife. Where did Boaz find Ruth? He found Ruth while Ruth was grinding, focusing on her mission, because that was not Ruth's field. Ruth was a worker. There was an employee employed by someone else. By the way, I think Ruth was married before, but the husband died. Then the mother-in-law released Ruth, and guys, you know that story of Naomi. I think their mother-in-law was Naomi. Then Ruth and this other girl who were married to the sons of this mama, their husbands both passed, and they were both young, Ruth and this lady. So their mother-in-law released them to go back to their homes. Then Ruth said, no, Mama, I'm going to stay with you, my mother-in-law, here. So Ruth didn't have a husband, and now she was with her elderly mother-in-law. So obviously they had to eat. Ruth had to go and grind, So Ruth was in that field grinding so that she can get money, so that she can eat with her mother-in-law. Do you understand? Ruth was found grinding. So, independent women who still want to be married, please continue achieving your dreams. Continue working hard. Your husband that God has destined for you will find you on the way, grinding and working hard for yourself. You can't say you're going to wait for your husband before you can have your own house, before you can have your own car. That is not your father. I've said that even before. That relationship is not father-daughter. Your husband is not your father. That's your husband, your partner. That husband will not complete you. He needs to find you complete. Complete, honey. Complete with your fat bank account, your obese bank account, with your career intact. Independent woman, with your career intact, with a basket full of your achievements, with your own assets, with your own dreams. Do you understand? Then you are complete. That husband must find you living your best life for yourself. Your Boaz must find you complete, honey. Very complete. That is not your God. That is not your Jesus. That man will not complete you. If you don't have self-love, you don't wanna achieve your dreams, because someone else must help you achieve them. And then you think when you have that man will complete you and bring you joy. Joy is an inner choice, honey. Nobody in this world can bring joy to your heart. If your heart has a void, it has a void. Period. Not even your husband can fill that void. Not even your life partner can fill that void. So, your Boaz must find you complete. And I'm not saying our Boaz must find us complete. Guys, I don't want a Boaz ring. Not anymore, honey. I'm so sorry. But life partner, of course, I need to travel with someone. Okay. Definitely not a Boaz. Definitely not a Boaz by law. No. So that talk was only for independent women who still have those wishes. That please don't listen to such talks. People try and diminish your light of your dreams, who tell you no, stay in this certain place, drive this certain car because you don't have kids, you don't have a husband. That's trash talk. Yitalk yasesogweni sana leyo. Yitalk yamantshontsho kaSathana leyo. There is no normal human being who can say such toxic comments. And on top of that, she does not even have those things. No, that's not good. That's why in city you talk yamantshontsho kaSathana. Because xa inoyiphiwa indlu enkulu akanothi no thanks andifuni anditshatanga ndifuna encinci. Please. Naxa ephiwa imoto enkulu i-SUV akazuthi no thank you andiyifuni, can you give me a small one? So that's why ndisithi yintshontsho yasezogweni, yitalk yamantshontsho kaSathana asezogweni leyo. That's not a building talk. Building do not talk. So ningakulinge nimamelelo, don't listen to it. Do not listen to it. Continue grinding. Continue going for your dreams. Continue achieving them. Yes. And then in conclusion, before I conclude, let me drink some mango juice, vitamin C. And then in conclusion, even those people would say, are you not lonely? Having no partner, what satisfies you and all that? That's also a trash talk. Some of us, guys, we run out of time. We wish sometimes we could trap time in a bottle because the day will be finished without us achieving all the things that we wanted to do within that specific day. So you are busy asking Dr. Madhiwa about and many others. You guys, are you not lonely? You will be lonely when you don't have anything to do. How do you satisfy yourself? What do you mean, how do we satisfy ourselves? If now you can't stay without sex, remember that is you. You cannot cut us, all of us, including you, from the same cloth. You can't cut us from the same cloth as yours. If now you can't stay without sleeping with a man, that's your problem. We don't judge you. But please do not enforce such trash tendency to us. Don't do that. Some of us, we can stay months, years, 5 years, 10, we can stay many years without sexual intercourse because we are very busy. Guys, we don't have billions in our account. We don't have millions in our account, and we are striving to have millions, many millions in our account, which we currently don't have. Even though we are saving like lunatics, some of us, and you are busy asking us about loneliness. Some of us are chronic readers. We have over 300 books in our house libraries, and we have not even read half of them. So we're going to get lonely for what? You read a book, when you are done with it, you grab another one and you read it. Time is going. We have so many things to write about. There is so many things. We are 40, some of us, for heaven's sake, and we can write a lot of books about the things that we have experienced and observed and seen in all this life up until current. You can write many books on that. Publish one book after another. So how are you going to get bored? There is a laptop. You open it and type until you feel drowsy and you sleep. And then we have hectic careers. Lots of work, managing people, leading people. So you are at work and after leading people, ensuring that people are in a working environment that is conducive, that is healthy, which makes them to be extremely productive. We are there to also ensure that as leaders, that is a project on its own, and that's not operations. That's not operations now. That is relations, human relations. And operations, the raw technical operations, they are waiting for you. And then when you get at home, you're already tired. weekends, some of us are staying in massive yards, and that requires hectic cleaning. Cleaning our yards take us almost the whole day. You would wake up at 6 o'clock. You clean until 7:30. You go for 5-kilometer park ride. You have to come back and clean your yard. That takes hours, honey. And once you're done outside, you must get inside and mop the entire house from one angle, wing of the house to the other wing of the house where the bedrooms are. That's a lot of time that is required to do that. So when are you going to have time to be lonely? Woo, honey, when are you going to have time to be lonely? Things need to be done. Work needs to be done. Some of us are not rich. We can't be having a garden executives and house executives, our helpers, every single weekend. Because you must pay them nicely. You must pay them nicely. So you can't have them every weekend. You have to do these chores yourself. So where is time to be lonely? And besides that, our fathers, you can't even, some of us, we are enjoying our singlehood, guys. And our singlehood has made us to achieve so many things because we had so much adequate time available to capitalize on and achieve our goals. Look at us today. Look at us today. We used our time and we're still using it. There is no time to be lonely, okay? Lastly, even if I have something a light bulb that bursts here, I know how to change my house light bulbs, guys. I have a ladder in my storage. My dad taught me how to change a light bulb as early as age 16. If I wake up in the morning and I see that, my tire is flat, I know how to change a tire. We had fathers, even though some of us are orphans. Daddy taught me and my siblings how to change a tire as early as those years, teenage years. So you cannot even use the angle of you. What happens now if the tire is flat and all that? You do it yourself. You get rid of your nice dresses and your earrings. You wear your overalls and your safety boots. And if you are not an engineer, like an operations engineer or anything, or any technical somebody, then you can even wear any casual clothing item that you can be comfortable in when you are changing the tire. But us, we have many overalls, guys, in our wardrobes and safety boots. So you just wear your overall and your safety boots. You get underneath your car, you take your jack, you lift up the car. Yes, you're going to sweat, but the fact is you're going to do it. Your dad taught you how to do it. I'm sure it's not only Tatu Madliwa who taught me how to change a tire, guys. I know it's not only Tatu Madliwa who taught me how to change a light bulbs. Many of us, we have fathers who did that to us. So you can't use the angle of what if something happens in the house, so what's going to happen? Who's going to change the light bulb? Who's going to do A, B, C, and D? We have our hands, honey. We do it ourselves because our daddies, our elderly parents, they passed, they transferred that skill down to us, and we have mastered it as early as that age. One thing you can talk about is then that one you can get away with it. It's fine. There you are, right? The only thing that is challenging when you are an independent single woman, it's because when you now a time arrives that you get a wedding invite, Dr. Madliwa and partner, you're gonna pull into that wedding matrimonial hall alone. That one is not nice, guys. That one. No, I won't even do a narration for you guys, a story for you guys, or a talk for you guys. That one you are spot on. That's when singlehood kicks in, and you're like, "Ooh, my God, I'm alone in this wedding." Then it hits, guys, that's when you're like, "I dear God, kaloku, yes, I don't want a husband, but give me a life partner." It's not nice as to attend a wedding alone, and I've attended so many weddings alone, you know. At least it's better in Cape Town. I used to attend them with my little brother, but it would be unfair now to fly my little brother to Joburg to attend a wedding with me. No, I'm not going to do that craziness. So it's not nice there. Then actually, when you want to crash us who chose this beautiful life of ours, these beautiful lifestyle choices of ours, the only thing you can talk about that can get into us is the wedding partner part. Attending weddings alone, that's not good, honey. Then there you can win. But if now you're gonna try and crash us because of our big hard achievements, forget it, sweetie. Forget it. It will not get into us. Instead, it will trigger us to do such talks and educate people. Because at least YouTube is an open social media to the whole world. So anyone can watch this. Even people who use that toxic strategy to diminish weak people's confidence. I'm saying weak people because only a weak person can listen to that talk and take it to heart. That talk is for the trash bin. Yeah, and don't do it, guys. Don't do such because, yeah, sometimes it can get very rough because now you want to retaliate and respond. And it's not nice. We don't want to do that. Hence, I did not even say much there. I just asked those ladies if they are married. That's all. Otherwise, it's not nice because now you're going to end up as if you are undermining people. You are undermining people because we can easily tell you guys that the reason why you are talking like this is because you don't have these things. You've never owned them. That's why now you are crashing them. But can you imagine once now it goes that route now way of response, then it's also not nice. It's also toxicity. So can we respect each other's decisions, guys? Can we respect each other's decisions? I respect all the people, both married and unmarried, both single, and those who are not single, both those who decide to have kids outside wedlock and those who decide not to. We are all the same. We are not different. There's no difference between us. We are all the same. We are all strong women. We are all smart women. We are all pretty women. You know, we are all the same, but can we respect each other's decisions? That's it. Yeah. Ndiyanithanda kakhulu, guys. Let me go. Mwah, mwah. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you, my sweet donuts. Love you.